asked me to share with you 10 things that you may or may not know about me. So I'm gonna do that now. Don't laugh too much. Number 1, my surname is German, so Westerburg. Secondly, I was born in Germany. I was born in a place called Mönchengladbach back in 1975. Number 3, I was a one-parent father. I brought Jack up from the age of 8, and he came to live with me then. I had him at the age of 20, so he's now, what, I'm 39, he is coming up 19. Yeah, he's coming up 19 in October. He goes off to uni in September. And it's a pretty scary thought to think that, you know, he's going off to uni this year. Number 4, I used to be in the Middlesbrough circle of magicians from an early age. When I was 13, I joined the preparatory group. Magic was always something that I'd been interested in. I absolutely loved it. Me mum's Uncle Jackie, when he used to come from Scotland, we used to, like, I'd make him show me tricks all day long. So he would show me how to actually do some of the tricks. He wouldn't show me all of them. Hence why I actually joined the Middlesbrough Circle of Magicians, so I could learn how to do some of these tricks. And I was in there for, what, 5 years. Met quite a few awesome magicians. Went on a lot of tournaments. Met the likes of Paul Daniels. Met the Pendragons, who are really famous. Done a lot of stuff in Vegas. Number 5, I love music. I love all different kinds of music. I'm not just stuck on one. The only thing that I would say is the only kind of music that I don't like. I hate rave music. Absolutely detest it. That's the only kind of music that I don't like. The music that I do love the most is hip hop, rap, R&B, those kind of things across them lines. And when you actually look at my story, those are built in there. So when you have a look at the Candid Compass Coaching Connection, so you look at House of Pain, remember them, Jump Around. You've also got It Takes Two. You've also got My Philosophy, and you've got Beautiful Pain. What they actually relate to really is, you know, my big love of basketball, and my friends that actually kept me grounded around that time. So that's something that you didn't know. And number 6, my friends call me Bob, or Butt Naked Bob. And the Butt Naked Bob comes from a camping incident that happened probably around mid-90s to the late 90s. I'm not quite sure on the year, but what had actually happened was we'd been drinking most of the night. At the time I was working a long day on a Saturday, and this is what it was Saturday night, so you know, my day would start at something crazy like 8 AM, and we would get finished at 5:30, and then sometimes we'd go on these camping expeditions over a place called Sheepwash. And we would go over there, we would put the beers in the stream, we would have a good laugh, and you know, I was ready for settling down. And what happened was there was a gang of people, you know, with a campfire, a lot bigger than ours. You know, I've seen bigger flames than a candlestick with our fire, and they had a roaring fire. They were playing the bongos, playing the music, and all of this. And all I wanted to do was, you know, at that time was sleep. Okay, but these guys, they wanted to play these bongos, and I'd asked them nicely, you know, to stop playing them and blah blah, and they wouldn't listen. So in the end, I actually came out of the tent drunk, nothing but my trainers on, in a muddy field, and asking them to shut up in the nicest possible way. And this is where I get the Butt Naked Bob from. Number 7, midges love me. Any mosquitoes love me if we go anywhere, like say camping near the stream. I was absolutely bitten to death in Thailand by the mosquitoes, which actually ended up in a infection, you know, where I go to the clinic and get loads of meds, and cost me absolute arm and a leg to go and visit the clinic in Thailand. And you know, those absolutely love me. Number 8 would be when I was younger, my brother had his nipple pierced, and he told me that his friend had done it, and he'd done it with a needle and all of this thing. So I said, okay, do mine. So he put the needle through my nipple, which was very painful. this would be a normal needle that you would use to fix up your pants or whatever, you know, with cotton. This was just one of those needles. He boiled it in, you know, hot water and then decided to stick it through my nipple. Well, we had a ring, which I think was, I'd had it for a while. We boiled that. That was actually in my, that used to be in my ear. And he boiled that and then tried to put it through my nipple. It wouldn't go all the way through, so he put the needle back into my nipple and started pulling it like this and then spraying my nipple with deodorant, which was really painful. And he said this was to numb it, and in the end we got the needle through and we got the actual ring through the nipple, and around after a day I had to take it out. It was so painful. And then later on he told me that he'd actually had it done professionally. So that's number 8, bastard. That's number 8. Number 9, I've got a little boxer dog. She's called Eliza. I've had her for a couple of years now. She's very small for a boxer dog. We got her, I went and got her from County Durham a couple of years back, and when we first got her, we'd seen the paws, like we thought, whoa, she's going to be massive if she grows into them. She's never actually grown into them. She's just a small dog. And number 10, I was brought up in a place called Middlesbrough, right in the town. If you don't know Middlesbrough, it is a nice place, but it gets a bad rap for, obviously, it's, you know, it works, it's industrial. It was, you know, one of the first places for steel, you know, in this country, and you know, we get nicknamed smoggies because of all of the, you know, the smoke and the smog that, you know, surrounds Teesside. But it's not as bad as what they say. I mean, if you see any of this like countryside that I'm driving around now, it's absolutely fantastic. And although, you know, I'm driving out of Middlesbrough, you know, if I need to get out of Teesside, Teesside, then, you know, it's a 15-20 minute drive, you know, and you're out of here, you know, the North Yorkshire Moors, and I'm just on my way up to a place called Teesdale, where High Force is, you know, with the waterfalls, and it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You've probably seen some of the videos around there as well. And really, that's 10 things that you may or may not have known about me. So thanks very much for watching. Peace out.